They are in the home white tonight. If you're looking at your radio, they're moving left to right. The Eagles are moving right to left. The kicker for the Eagles is Dave Koenig, a freshman. Bell back deep to receive, or rather Potter back deep to receive for the Oak Hill Oaks. Flanked by Kuhn on his left and Bell on his right. Koenig gets the call and the approach, and it is a low kick taken by Bell at the 30, 35, and he spins off a tackle at the 35, stays on his feet, but is going to be driven down at about the 37-yard line. That's where the Oaks will take over, first down and 10. Nice coverage there on that kickoff, Dick.
Yeah, real good coverage. It was a short kick, and there wasn't time for the blocking to develop to set anything up. Bell just brought it back as far as he could. 38-yard line, that's good field position.
So the Oaks start out in decent field position at the 38-yard line. Break out of the huddle. It will be Maynard splitting out wide to the left. It will be Kuhn in the slot that way. The Oaks will come in the I with Adkins at full and Bill Potter at I. First down and 10 from the 38. Takes the ball, turns, and it's the option. Potter keeps it to the 40. Potter still on his feet. 45, cuts back with his head down and gets inside Eastern Territory at about the 48-yard line. A nice run by Potter as he kept the football.
Real nice run, real nice block. I just didn't see who made that block out there. It's a nice block about 4 yards down from the line of scrimmage. Cut off the defensive end coming out to take on Potter, and they didn't get him down to the safety. Tim Bessel got him.
14-yard run by Potter as they'll send wing right Kuhn. Split out right is Maynard. Potter turns, gives to nope. It's Potter on the keeper again. Potter on his feet, 40, 35. He's got a first down as he picks up about 14 more. So Potter on subsequent plays, one right, one left, two 14-yard gains.
And 2 times the free safety. Bissell had to make the tackle downfield, and if Bissell's going to be the leading tackler, Eastern's going to be out of this early.
That was a 13-yard gain as it's just inside the 35-yard line at the 34. The Oaks send Maynard out wide to the left. In the slot that way is Kuhn, I formation, Adkins at full. Potter hadn't carried the ball yet. Dotsey I takes snap, turn, give to Potter on that counter play, and he is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and is going to gain about a yard. So Bill Potter's first carry of the game, the leading ball carrier in the SVAC, picks up only 1 yard.
Hager, the linebacker, filled the hole real quick, but I want to tell you something. They just blew some linemen off the line of scrimmage. They didn't get Hager. He was the only man there, and he made a good tackle right there.
Out of the ball game goes Lovett. In is Brooke Morgan with the play from Coach Bartholomew. Maynard will come to the right. Kuhn will go to the left. So they got receivers wide right and left. I formation. Alan Potter with a pitch back to Bill Potter. He gets around the corner, tries to spin off a block, but doesn't. He cut it back inside, Dick. I think he should have stayed to the outside.
Bissell again on the tackle coming up from the safety position. Had good pursuit out there. There was some good blocking out there. But Eastern had that smelled out right away, and they got a lot of people out there. Too many for us to block.
No gain on the play. It's going to be third down and 9.
Sure could. We're Sims Valley, between 1 ball. Target Creek, as we said over years, got a good team, especially in defense. Possibilities there.
Player up, number 51, Hager. 54, Jason Hager. The Oaks stymied the last 2 times when the tailback ran the football, but Alan Potter's been doing a great job.
Yeah, they've been taking the pitch man and making the quarterback keep it, and they don't want to do that with Alan. He's a good runner.
Split backs this time behind Alan Potter with receivers wide to the left and to the right. Potter drops straight back to pass, looking across the middle. Phillip Kuhn, but it's too high. And the outside of Phillip, who did the curl to the inside, and it's going to be fourth down and 9. And with the ball at the 35-yard line, 34-yard line, I don't know. We'll wait and see. Alan Potter has checked out of the lineup, but Dick, I think I will look for a fake punt on this one.
I would too. That time when he went back to pass, he got good pressure by Barnett, and McDaniel put good pressure on him, caused him to overthrow the pass.
Oaks had pulled the fake punt once this year, and they were stopped short of a first down. And here it comes to Robert Atkins. Atkins breaks a couple of arm tackles, but he's not going to get the first down as he stopped short again. This time at the 31, he gained only 3. Miller on the stop, and the Eastern Eagles are going to take over. So a big emotional lift for the Eagles as they stop Oak Hill.
Yeah, we came out, we run the ball pretty well, but then after we got to the 40-yard line, not much there. We did get the ball down to the 31, and we could have only got a little bit more with the punt.
That was a 3-yard gain in there by Robert Atkins as the Eagles will start out at their 31-yard line. First down and 10. I formation behind Reed, the quarterback, only a freshman. Gives the ball to the first back through. That's the fullback, and that will be 33, Mike Hoffman, and he will gain maybe a yard. The middle of the Oak Hill defensive line, Dick, as has been the case all season long. Not very many teams get very many yards there.
Well, that's right. And that time it was just a total line effort coming in there, and the linebackers filled well. Ryan Morgan, and they did a real good job of stopping that play for just about a yard, but the defensive line was there all the way.
Okay, the officials blow the ball dead for just a moment, but the Eagles are up there with the I formation. Split out here wide to the left is Wheeler. Reed, the quarter, sets his team down. Second down, 9, takes a snap, turns, handoff to Bissell, and Bissell breaks an arm tackle, still on his feet to the 45. He's down to the 49-yard line with a nice run of 17 yards, Tim Bissell.
Philip Kuhn came over from his corner there to make the tackle, but it was a little late. He had the first down. They're out to almost midfield. They're a yard shy at the 49-yard line. They're moving the ball well.
First down and 10 for the Eagles. That's the initial first down of the ball game for either team. Okay, we had 2 first downs. That's right. Initial first down of the game for Eastern. I formation behind Reed. Takes the snap, turns, give to Bissell off the right side, and he gets through a nice hole there, and will get into Oak Hill territory for a gain of about 4 yards.
Hole closed a little bit quicker that time than it did in that first play. That was the same play as they ran the play before and picked up about 19 yards or 17 yards. This time the hole closed a whole lot quicker.
Second down and 6. The Eastern Eagles gave us a rough time a couple of years ago down here, and actually they've played us tough up home a couple times too.
I don't remember down here being played tough, but I remember up home that it was like 13-6 late in the third quarter before Oak Hill was able to get on track.
I formation with the receiver out wide to the right. Pitch back comes to Bissell, cuts up, and he can't get away from the tackle of Robert Atkins and Brooke Morgan, and it's going to be third down. It will be third down and about, and we'll call it a long 4 yards to go, close to 5. Give him a gain of 1 on the play. It's going to be third down, and we'll call it 5 yards to go.
Mike Simpson turned that last play in, and he allowed Chad Jones came from third to the middle guard position out to assist on that tackle along with Wade Burdine.
Okay, splitting out wide to the right is number 30. That is Wes Holter. And back to pass is Reed looking long, and the ball is overthrown. Pass was intended for number 86, Mike Wheeler, but it was too high. Closer to Shane Maynard than to Wheeler, but it's going to be fourth down.
Good coverage in front by Phil Kuhn to get in front of the receiver and get his hands up. And he gave Maynard a chance to make the interception, but he was just a little high.
Okay, it's going to be Bissell to do the punting line of scrimmage. We'll call it the 45 at Oak Hill territory. Gets off a wobbly kick that's going to land and take an Oak Hill roll. Goes sideways now, and the Oaks are going to start their second offensive possession at about the 29-yard line. So the Oaks again starting out with a little bit of room to work.
A little bit of room. It was much better off last on the 38-yard line, but they need to do a little bit of work here, move the football, get down, and try and get a score in here.
Okay, the first 2 times Oak Hill carried the ball in their offensive possession, Alan Potter picked up 14 and 13 yards, keeping the only option to the right and to the left. Let's see what they do this time as they send Shane Maynard out here wide right to the near side. Over to the far side will be Philip Kuhn. Split backs behind Alan Potter. Turns, gives the ball off in there to Bill Potter, and nothing there as he tried the middle, as the Eastern Eagles have got the middle bottled up.
And they've made a good charge there, number 74, Steve Barnett. Did a good job getting in there, and looked to me like there might have been just a little bit of a miscue on the handoff also to slow it down just a little bit.
Gain about a half a yard, giving the 1-yard gain, call it second down and 9 from the line of scrimmage, the 30. Maynard to the right, Kuhn wide over to the left, again split backs behind. Alan Potter takes a snap, turns, going for the pass, quick hitter to Simpson, and he is hit hard, but he's got enough for the first down as he needed 9 yards, and he got 11. Chad Savoy on the hit, a nice hit.
Yeah, real good hit, and he's a little fellow back there playing safety, not very big at all. Let me get it here, but he's only 130 pounds. He put a nice hit on Simpson.
Gain of 11, line of scrimmage
Miller, one of the few seniors in there making the tackle, came from his linebacking position to bring Atkins down. They don't have very many seniors, but the ones they do play hard.
5 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Shane Raymond's over here to the right. Schloff this way is Coon. Splitbacks behind Alan Potter. And we've got whistles down as the handoff went to Robert Atkins. And, of course, the play stopped and slowed by the whistles. Atkins went through a big hole, and we're going to see the first penalty of the ball game, illegal procedure against the Oaks. I didn't see anything, did you?
Something to do with snapping the ball. I watched the official double pumped on the snap or something. I'm not sure what it was.
It'll be second down, but it will be second down and about 9 to go for the first down. Oaks going to change the play as Brooke Morgan goes out and Lovett comes in. Oaks will clear the huddle. They will send Maynard out wide to the left. They've got Coon over here to the near side. Mike Simpson lines up tight to the left. Splitbacks behind Alan Potter. Second down and 9. Potter sets his team down. Takes a snap, and he's rolling to his left to pass, and out of the backfield is Bill Potter, and he dropped the football.
Yeah, just a plain drop. The pass was there. He tried to run before he had the football. He's a good runner, but you need the football when you go.
You know, Dick, a lot of times the stats, you look at the stats and see a quarterback hits 5 out of 12 or 5 out of 15 passes, but you go back to the game and look and see the situations when if the receivers had caught the ball that was right in their hands, he might have had 10 or 11 out of 12.
Yeah, and, you know, it's tough. That's a hard play to run. Like Woody Hayes said, 3 things can happen. 2 of them's bad.
43-yard line, third down 9. Receivers wide to the left and to the right. Potter drops straight back to pass, looking. And we've got a screen, and Bill Potter can't get away from the tackle of Bissell. And we've got flags down, but I would say they're going to, unless the penalty is against Eastern.
Not only did Bissell smell out the play and make the tackle, but somebody missed the block out there and Bissell coming. And, again, I didn't catch the number of who missed the block, but that would have been a key to that play. If they kept Bissell out, that play could have went for quite a bit of yardage.
It would have been a 9-yard loss on a pass if the Eagles elect to decline the penalty. It's illegal procedure, and they'll definitely decline that when they lose 9, and the Oaks will be forced into a punting situation. So it will remain at the 34-yard line where it will be fourth down and about 16 yards to go for the first down. So the first 2 offensive series for the Oak Hill Oaks, not very good.
Well, we moved the ball well, and then we just get down there and we kind of do some things that not very good, and we're just not in sync yet.
34-yard line, the line of scrimmage. Maynard gets a high snap, but he goes down and gets it. It's a high floating kick that the fair catch called for down at the 35-yard line. That's a 31-yard punt with no return. And who was that called the fair catch, Dick?
That was Savoy. Discretion's the better part about it with Chad Jones coming down your throat, and you only weigh 130 pounds. That's a very smart decision to call for the fair catch.
Okay, they're going to get the ball at the 36-yard line, first down and 10 at their 36. They have Hoffman as a wing to the right. They're in the I formation. Reed takes a snap. It's a pitch back to Bissell, and Bill Potter, who was just thrown for a loss by Bissell, turns the tables and throws Bissell for a big loss.
Turns the tables, read it well, came up to support the run off the corner position. Real nice, and made the tackle in the backfield for about 3, maybe 4-yard loss.
Give him a 3-yard loss. Call it second down and 13. Out of the huddle they come. They will send Hoffman over as a wing to the right, the I formation behind Reed. Second and 13. It's a give to the tailback, and nothing there. He's going to stretch and get the ball out to the 35-yard line. And it's still going to be it's a gain of 2, so it's going to be third down and 11. Third and 11 for the first down passing situation.
Just couldn't move any linemen out of there, and they held their ground and looked like 8 or 9 people there when they made the tackle.
Okay, splitting out here wide to the left is Newland. I formation behind Reed. Third and 11, takes a snap, gives it off, and a nice hit in there by the Oak Hill Oaks, and there's no loss. Brooke Morgan on the stop, the defensive right end. It's going to be fourth down. They lose that 2 yards they gained. It's fourth and 13 again.
Brooke Morgan came through there untouched to make that play. Nice tackle, nice read by Brooke Morgan.
Fourth down, 13.
Line of scrimmage is the 37. Potter and Kuhn back deep. Good snap.
And again, a floating kick that is going to be short. But it gets an Eastern roll, and it's going to roll dead inside the 40 at about the 37-yard line. So the Oaks will take over there. First down and 10 to go with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in a scoreless first quarter. The Eagle defense a little bit better than maybe we thought.
Oh, I think Eastern's a pretty decent football team. Remember, I'm the one that said North Gallia was a pretty decent football team. This team beat them in 2 overtimes, week 4 last, I believe. And, yeah, they've got some players out there. They've got players that's been playing, juniors that's been playing since they're freshmen at varsity level.
Split backs behind Alan Potter with Kuhn wide left and Maynard wide right.
Back to pass. He's got Maynard out there. Maynard goes up, makes the catch at the 35, breaks an arm tackle 30. He cuts back to the middle of the field, 25, 20 to the 15 to the 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Shane Maynard, but flags are down.
I'll tell you what the flag is. The flag is defensive interference. He stuck his hands up in Maynard's face without making any attempt to get the football and just tried to block him. There was no question about that flag.
63-yard touchdown pass, but the officials are talking it over. Let's see what we're going to get.
Oh, it's Eastern interference. No question. It can't be anything else.
They're showing like they've got showing a guy with his hands straight up in the air, and it looks like they're calling the Oak Hill cap.
It was Savoy, the defensive back. He just tried to stick his hands up with his back to the ball.
Oh, they're calling it back, Dick.
Offensive pass interference and an illegal receiver downfield offsetting penalty.
You mean defensive pass interference?
Yeah. And illegal man down.
Okay, there might have been an illegal man downfield. I won't question that, but that had to be defensive pass interference.
So White's out a touchdown, and it could have been a touchdown that could have got the momentum going in Oak Hill's favor.
Yeah, well, I think Oak Hill's going to score several times tonight. How well their defense plays is going to determine the outcome of the game. Eastern's got a decent defense, and they're playing pretty well right now, but we'll score.
I think maybe on that play, the Oak Hill coaching staff has seen that I don't think the guy that's covering Shane can cover him one-on-one. I think maybe we may see the same play.
I think right now you're going to see somebody else out here on Maynard. That's the first thing you're going to see. Is
Maynard splits out here wide to the right, Kuhn to the left, split backs behind Alan Potter. First down and 10. Potter drops straight back to pass. Looking out for Phil Kuhn. Potter in trouble. He's going to run it. May throw. He's going to continue to run. He is going to be brought down at about the 39-yard line. Brought down in there by Tim Bissell. Bissell, a good defensive player.
Defensive player. That was a good open field tackle. Allen tried to put a good move on him, but Bissell didn't bite. Got him and just good form tackle and brought him down after a 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2. It's Oak Hill ball, second down and 8 from the 39-yard line.
Taking Savoy off Maynard and moving Holder over to Maynard, and Holder's a whole lot taller than Savoy. Seemed to help a lot on that last pass cut.
I formation behind Alan Potter. Gives it to Bill Potter on the counter. Nice move by Bill Potter. He cuts to the outside. Flags go down again as Potter is close to first down territory. But the flag thrown where we may have had a hold.
Well, that's about the only thing you have there, and that's what you got. It's holding against Oak Hill.
Holding against the Oaks. Let's see where they're going to mark the penalty from. The line of scrimmage is the 39.
It's going to be somewhere around the line of scrimmage. That's the only blocking that there was right there. There wasn't any downfield blocking very much that time, so it has to be very near the line of scrimmage. Make it second down about 18. Behind the line of scrimmage. Make it second down to 19.
10-yard holding penalty, moves the ball back 10 yards. It's going to be second down and about 19 yards to go. Line of scrimmage is the 27. Kuhn over here to the near side. This time Maynard to the far side. I formation. Alan Potter takes a snap, sprint, draw to Bill Potter. He cuts the outside with some blocking. He's to the 35, to the 40, down the sideline, 45, 50, to the 35, and inside to the 40. And he's brought down from behind there, but a beautiful run by Bill Potter from the 27 to the Eastern Eagle 35.
Beautiful run, beautiful blocking, but particularly downfield with the wide receivers. Excuse me. Did a good job blocking downfield to spring him for the extra yard. like he was going to be brought down short of the first down, but Maynard, I believe, and Coon down there did a great job blocking.
25 seconds on a moving clock after the 33-yard jaunt by Bill Potter. Oaks send Coon to the right, Maynard out wide to the left. They line up in the I formation. Coming in motion left to right is Simpson. Now he'll set up on the right side. And the pitch comes back to Bill Potter with some blocking at the 40. He's to the 35, and Potter will get down near the 31. He fumbled the football, and let's see. I think they're going to say, let's see if they say he was down.
I have to say he's down. He was never tackled. He fell down to the ground, and that's when the ball came loose. That cannot be a fumble.
Okay, the officials, I think, are going to rule it that way, so it's still going to be Oak Hill on offense. But did Potter get enough for the first down? It's going to be awful close. He's going to be short by a yard, give Bill a 9-yard gain, and that may be the end of the first quarter, and it is. After one quarter of play, the Oak Hill Oaks nothing, the Eastern Eagles nothing. We'll be back with second quarter action right at the line of scrimmage, the 31-yard line. They have it there, first down and 10. Split backs behind Alan Potter. Takes a snap, drops straight back to pass. Looking long for a wide open Shane Maynard. Got it to 5. Touchdown Oak Hill. With 11 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the second quarter, the Oaks open it up with a pass of 31 yards, and we've got a flag down. The officials is talking to Bill Potter, and they're going to walk over to Oak Hill Scott Bartholomew, and we're going to have a penalty called against the Oaks for some reason or another. I don't know what it is. And illegal procedure against the Oaks. It's going to be a 5-yard mark-off that will... Well, another thing they got the chains all messed up. Down and 6 yards to go for the first down, as the Oaks have had 2 touchdowns wiped out because of penalties, and both have been procedure penalties. So I don't know what the explanation to Coach Bartholomew was as he came out and talked to all the officials, and they were telling him exactly what was happening and the reason for the calls. But with 11:53 to go, the Oaks have had their second touchdown call back, and that moves the ball back to the line of scrimmage. Is going to be the 36-yard line, so the Oaks will have it there. It will be second down and 6 yards to go. The Oaks have called a timeout, so a timeout on the field and no score in the ball game. We'll be back. Oaks out of the huddle. Second down, 6 yards to go. Line of scrimmage is the 36. Split backs behind Alan Potter. Potter takes a snap, turns, gives an air to Robert Adkins, and Adkins is going to be stopped after a gain of about 2 as he gets inside the 35 to the 34. So 2 touchdowns called back, and that would have to fire up an opposing defense.
I don't know about an opposing defense, but I'll bet it's firing up some visiting coaches right now. And, well, you know, it's little mental mistakes like that keeping Eastern in the game right now.
It's going to be third down and 4. Line of scrimmage to 34. Call it 3rd and 3. I formation, Potter. Quick pitch to Simpson. He's got it for a first down as the dump pass goes across the middle. As it goes from the 30, let's make that the 34-yard line, inside the 25 to the 21, so that's a gain of 13.
They're playing their free safety rather deep, and that pass is going to be there when it's short, and then just let Simpson run to him. If he misses the tackle, it's a touchdown. If he doesn't, in that case, it was a first down. So a little slant across the middle is going to be there for a while.
Line of scrimmage, the 21. Coon will split out wide to the right. Wide to the left is Maynard, I formation. In motion, left to right is Simpson. He'll set up on the right-hand side. Potter takes a snap, pitch back to Bill Potter. Potter with some blocking, cuts it back into 20, 15 to the 10 to the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Oak Hill. And no flag. So with 10 minutes and 41 seconds to go, the best back in the SVAC goes in from 21.
And again, they had a lot of people out there. They got the people out there to make the tackle. They had more defenders out there than we had blockers. We blocked several of them, but Potter put a move on the rest.
Excellent run by Bill Potter as he got around the corner and cut it straight up field, which is the way you want to do it. Don't do any cutting back left or right to give the defense time to adjust. He just went right straight up the field and in for the score. The Oaks will go for 2. I formation with Maynard and Coon. Both split out wide to the right. Alan Potter in front of the I takes a snap, turn. On the option, Alan Potter dives, and he's in. So Alan Potter goes in for the 2-point conversion on the quarterback option, and with 10 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the first half, the Oak Hill Oaks lead Oaks have shown that they can move the football, and they're doing a good job defensively, although the Eastern Eagles have rose to the occasion several times themselves.
Well, they've moved the football a little bit. They've not moved it with any consistency. You got to remember, we've had 2 touchdowns called back after 1 on the board. Eastern's not moving the ball very well. I think we're starting to gel a little bit now with our offense. Penalties hurt us early. I don't know how many penalties we've got, but it seems like there's a flag every time we run the football.
The Oaks have been penalized 3 times for 20 yards, but 2 of those penalties have called back touchdowns. First quarter statistics, Oak Hill had 82 yards rushing on 10 passes, 2 for 4 for 2 yards passing. The Eastern Eagles, on the other hand, carried the ball only 3 times, let's make that 7 times, and gained 20 yards. So the Oak Hill offense and defense both playing well here this evening. It'll be Brian Dunn to do the kicking for Oak Hill. It's Bissell and Wheeler, I think, back deep to make that Bissell and Hoffman back deep to receive the kick for the Eastern Eagles. Brian was getting off some pretty good kicks in pregame, so they're standing back about their 10-yard line. Brian with the approach, and it is an end-over-end kick that's going to be taken by one of the upbacks at the 21. He's to the 25, and down he goes at the 26, and we've got a flag down over here on the... No, it's not either. It was an Oak Hill player dropped one of his arm pads, so it looked like a yellow flag.
It did. He better wash that thing. It looks a little dingy there.
Okay, the Eastern Eagles are going to take over first down and 10 at their 31. So let's see what they elect to do as they're going to send Hamill out here wide to the left. I formation, that's Holder rather. Got a receiver wide to the left. And it will be the quarterback Reed turning the ball and giving the ball to Bissell for a gain of maybe a half a yard. Coming up off the bottom of the pile there for the Oak Hill Oaks, looked like Brian Stewart, maybe Sean Reese.
It was Sean Reese and Chad Jones and somebody else that I didn't get a number, but I believe it was Brian Stewart in the middle of that pile. After your defensive tackle, your nose tackle, one of your linebackers, and that closed quick.
Virtually no gain, but they give him about a half a yard, so statistically we'll have to give him a yard. I formation behind Reed, takes the snap, pitch comes back in there to Bissell. Bissell cuts up off a block. He fumbled the football, it's loose, and it's going to be picked up by the Oak Hill Oaks as that's the only team around the ball.
I don't know who knocked it loose. I don't know who made the recovery, but Mike Simpson made the play by cutting it inside.
Wade Burdine made the fumble recovery, and he took it at the 41-yard line in Eastern Territory. So I don't know how many yards we're going to give Bissell. The line of scrimmage was the 31. He fumbled the ball after a gain of almost 5, so we'll give him a 5-yard gain. The ball popped forward for about 5 more yards.
Simpson just turned that in so well into the people, and they filled the slot real well, knocked that ball loose, and then it was nothing but Oaks around.
Line of scrimmage the 41. I formation with Shane Maynard wide left and Kuhn wide right. Alan Potter takes the snap, pump fakes, and down he goes, and he fumbled the football. And it's Eastern ball. As he tried that little, what I guess they call the spot and go. Yeah. He pump faked, and then Maynard went long, or rather Kuhn went long, but before he could get the ball off, he was hit and fumbled.
That's about a 3-step drop, I believe, back there. You fake the spot on 3 steps, you take one more throw deep, and when he took the one more, it was just too late.
The ball is at the 46-yard line in Eagle territory. I formation, Reed with a pitch back to Bissell. Bissell's hemmed in, and down he's going to go as Chad Jones turned him in, and that's going to be, if he marks it where he's at, that's a bad mark. Chad Jones was another yard behind that when he stopped the guy.
They stopped his forward progress up there. They marked it about right. He lost about 5 yards. Jones knocked him back another 5 probably. But they got a good spot out of it. The officials did a good job.
Line of scrimmage is the 43-yard line. That's a loss of 4. I formation with receivers wide to the left and to the right. Reed sets his team down, drops straight back to pass. Looking out in the flats, fires, and let's see. It is incomplete. It's either incomplete or intercepted. It's going to be incomplete.
Never got the receiver. Ryan Morgan that time came in and stuck his big hand in there to try and intercept it. He couldn't quite get to it. He was diving as he did it, but he got enough in there to knock it away.
Third down and 14 as the teams exchange fumbles. Reed in front of the eye with the receiver wide to the left. Takes the pass, snap, drops straight back, pass up, and it's intercepted. Bill Potter
Potter, and he wanted no part of Chad Jones. He just kind of backed off and let the touchdown go.
8 minutes and 20 seconds, and it is Bill Potter returning the ball. We'll say unofficially 45 yards for the score with 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second quarter. Now the Oaks will try the point after attempt and will, I think, go for the two-point conversion. That's the way they usually do it. So Bill Potter, first pass interception return for a touchdown, I think, since Johnny Harrison, he returned a punt. It's the first time I've seen a pass intercepted probably in 20 years for the touch. I formation. Alan Potter with the pitch to Bill. Bill will go into the end zone as he goes off the block of Mike Simpson as he just kind of checked the guy off out there, and Bill just cut right behind him.
Well, that's all you have to do on a block like that. You don't have to be devastating. You have to get in their way, kind of chicken fight with them out there, and let your back cut the way he wants to cut based on what the defender does and where he goes.
Okay, the Oaks scored twice, 8 minutes and 20 seconds in about a 2-minute period. They lead 16-0. We'll be back with the Oak Hill. Okay, it'll be Brian Dunn to do the kicking for the Oaks, and he gets off a low end-over-end kick. And Huff fumbles it around 2 or 3 times, and he's down as he will be brought down at the 24-yard line where the Eastern Eagles are going to take over first down and 10. And a lot of times, Dick, you get in a situation like that, the player trying to pick it up and run at the same time, and the best thing you can do without to save himself possibly getting hurt is just fall on it.
Well, that's eventually what he did. He tried to pick it up twice. He kicked it with his foot. Couldn't run, so he just fell on top of the ball there at the 24-yard line. Smart play.
Out of the huddle, I formation. Reed with receivers wide to the left and to the right. He's going to give the ball off in there to the fullback. And Hoffman is not going to get a thing as he's stopped for possibly even they're going to give him about a half a yard, which is about what they're averaging.
There's Jones, Ryan, Morgan, both the tackles, Burdine and Sean Reese, all there. There's just nothing in the middle of that line.
Out of the huddle they come. They will send Newland out wide to the left. They line up in the eye behind Reed with both of their ends tight. And it will be the give to Bissell, and Bissell will pick up maybe 3 as he will get out over the 25 to about the 28-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 2. It's going to be 3rd and 7 yards to go. 7:05 on a moving clock is the official.
Something wrong with the equipment, Mike Simpson, something in the helmet.
With the helmet of Mike Simpson, and Gene Hall comes in to take his place. 3rd down and 7, receivers to the left and to the right. Oaks showing blitz. Back to pass is Reed. And it's picked up by Ryan Morgan. He's 25 to the 20 to the 15, and inside the 10 to the 9. So Ryan Morgan, the sophomore, intercepts the pass. The second one on the second successive offensive possession, and he almost ran it in.
Almost ran it in. Reed got back there and made a pretty good tackle. I really thought that he might not get there, and Ryan would go all the way in. Don't you call Ryan Brookie? You'll have him boys to whip.
Okay, the ball just inside the 10-yard line, so we'll have to call it first down and goal from the 9. First and goal from the 9 with 6 minutes and 35 seconds to go. They will send Shane Maynard out wide to the right. They will send Philip Kuhn over here wide to the left. They both get single coverage, split backs behind Alan Potter with Simpson tight to the right. Takes the snap, turns, gives in there. We got a flag down as I think Stewart will get it to about the 6. I don't know if Bill Potter had checked back into the lineup or not. Got a flag down, so it more than likely will be a penalty against the Oaks. That's who they've all been against so far. And it will be a penalty marked off of 5 yards against Oak Hill. Let's see, the official no. Offside, Eastern. All right. Eagles get tagged with a penalty. So let's see Eastern's first penalty. It's going to be first down. First down, and they mark it a 4-yard gain, or 4-yard penalty. So it's going to be first down and goal from inside the 5 at the 4. So it was a 5-yard mark on it. It's going to be a 5. Oaks with the ball, first and goal from 4 yards out. Adkins splits to the left, Bill Potter to the right, I think. And it will be a give to Robert Adkins, and he's going to be tripped up as he gets inside the 3 to about the 2. So the Oaks, with 6:13 to go, looking to stretch the lead to at least 22 to nothing.
Barnett again Barnett again on tackle, the senior. He's a good ball player too. Him and Bissell's been all over the field, and one of their linebackers, I'm having trouble with their names here, Miller. Those boys have played pretty fair defensive ball game.
Ball just inside the 3. We'll call it second and goal from the 2. Split backs. Potter to the right, Adkins to the left. Maynard out here wide to the left. It's going to be a give to Robert Adkins. Touchdown, Robert Adkins from 2 yards out with 5 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the ball game, or in the first half. And the Oak Hill Oaks have extended their lead to 22-0. They've had 2 touchdowns called back because of penalties. They again will go for the 2-point conversion. And unless something changes, Dick, we may see a lot of second-unit players playing in the second half, which is what we like to see for experience for next year.
Oh yeah, I think you're going to see several. I don't think you're going to see the whole team out there tonight. Houston's not that bad a team unless real late in the game they empty their bench and we empty ours. That's the only way you're going to see it. But
Potter back to pass for the 2-point conversion, and it's going to be intercepted. And that will be same as an incomplete pass, and the 2-point conversion does not go. So with 5:42 to go, the Oaks lead 22-0. Go ahead and finish it.
what I was starting to say is we'll see a lot of second-unit players probably midway through the third period, would be my guess, depending on what happens here to the half. And that's good. Get people ready for next year. I keep saying, we've got a lot of good seniors leaving. We've got a lot of good people coming back, and I think we have a good chance of having a much better football team next year than we even had this year.
Okay, the Oaks will be doing the kicking off. Bill Potter unofficially right now with 65 yards rushing in the first half. Leads the SBAC in rushing. Alan Potter's got 27 yards. And Robert Adkins unofficially with 15 yards. It will be Brian Dunn to do the kicking for the Oaks as they lead 22-0 with 5:40 to play here in the first half. And the approach and the kick, and it will come up to, Hoffman lets it go this time. It goes to one of the up backs, the 30, the 35, and he's going to be driven down on a solo tackle there by number 51. That is Sharp, John Sharp on the stop. So it was Hager on the return. They return it to the 34-yard line. We'll make it to 35. That's where the Eagles have it first down and 10, and I think they'll keep it on the ground here, Dick.
Well, I think they ought to. While we was watching warm up before the game, I didn't think that they showed a strong passing attack the way they was warming up the pregame, and they proved it.
Pitch
right
goes
now.
back to
Good
Bissell.
play.
Bissell hemmed in, and down he goes. Chad Jones and, let's see, Ryan Stewart stopped him from getting around the corner, and he lost about a yard.
But Brooke Morgan again coming in, slicing in off the defensive end position, strung it out to where they could get to it. He did a good job disrupting the play.
Second down and 11, and this time it is Brooke with a helmet problem, and he'll go out, and Gene Hall will come back in at the defensive end. So both defensive ends having problems with their helmet, and Gene Hall just plays one side or the other. Out of the huddle they come, splitting out here wide to the left is number 80, Mike Smith. And it is a give to the tailback, Bissell, and Bissell will get back to the original line of scrimmage and a yard beyond, and it will be a gain of 2, and it will be 3rd and 9.
They have found nothing offensively that they can do. They had a little success early off tackle, but that's gone now. There's nothing in the middle. They've not run the ball well. Now the off tackle's gone. The sweeps haven't been there. They might try some misdirection or reverse or something, but that's normally not successful against the Oaks.
Newland this time splits out here wide to the left, right rather, Queeter wide to right, I formation behind Reed. Oaks show blitz, pitch comes back in here to Bissell, wants to throw, he's in trouble, and let's see, that should be intentional grounding. The closest player to that was the end down here standing at the 30-yard line on the bench.
Yeah. Well, that went over the bench's head out to the track. No question about it. That should be down. But well, they may not have called it that. They may have called him down there. If they put that back in the line of scrimmage, that's got to be the worst call of the year.
Yeah, they put her back at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 4th down and 9, so they're going to punt. Potter and Coon stand back, standing up there broadcast, and Maynard can't quite get to the pass, but the Oaks will have it second down and 10 deep in Eagle territory at their 25.
Well, again, the Oaks doing everything well now. The first quarter was, we didn't seem to click very well. It's like we was looking for, I don't know how to say it. We were just looking for the right combination. The second quarter we found it. I think we scored again before halftime, really.
Maynard wide right, Kuhn wide to the left. Split backs behind Allen. Potter in motion goes Simpson left to right. Potter drops straight back to pass, and he's got Kuhn open at the 15, and Kuhn is going to be brought down about right there. And well, he was open at the 17, and that's going to be a gain of about 8 yards. It's going to be second down and 2. Make it third down and 2. I forgot about the incomplete pass to Shane Maynard. Third down and short. So the Oaks in 4-down territory got two downs to pick up the 2 yards.
You're starting to stutter like I did. Yeah, look for something up the middle just off tackle right here.
Split back behind Allen Potter. Maynard out wide to the left, and it will be a give to Robert Atkins, and he may have the first down. He's going to be close. He needed 2, and he got just about that, but they may be short. I'm going to say it's going to be 4th and inches. The officials are going to measure. I don't know why, but it's going to be close. So
This is a light down right here.
we'll put the
way back, and Bissell, or rather Reed, in trouble, and he fumbled the football, and they're going to call it an incomplete pass. So at the end of the first half of the score, the Oak Hill Oaks 30, and the Eastern Eagles nothing. We'll be back to talk about it in just a second.
will take the ball on offense to begin the second half. Reese approach. It's an end-over-end kick that will be taken at about the 23. It's fumbled there. And, a nice shot taken over on the far side. Harris and Potter on the stop there, 4-0 kill. Bill Harris stood him up, and Bill Potter came in with about 50 miles an hour and slammed him down.
And that's the same boy that fumbled the ball a while ago. He fumbled again this time, picked it up, headed for the sideline, just nothing there.
Okay, we'll wait for the official to bring it out and see just exactly where they mark it. It's going to be inside the 25 at the 23. That's where they have it, first down and 10. You may see the Eagles come out passing here to begin the second half, but they line up first in the eye with the receiver out wide to the left. Reed takes the snap, turns, gives in there to Hoffman, and he will get maybe a yard. Well, they're going to mark him right at the 25, so we'll give him a gain of 2. It'll be second down and, 1. It'll be second down and 8. Line of scrimmage is the 24.
It's real hard to come out with a passing game when your regular quarterback's out and you got a freshman in the ball game. Freshmen, I don't care how talented they are, they just don't have the experience to play that position at this level yet.
Okay, Reed Smith over here wide to the right, far side is Newland. I formation behind Reed, takes the snap, turns, pitch back goes to Bissell. Bissell cuts it up inside to the 30, and he will get across to about the 31. It will be third down, and about 3 to go for the first down, depending on the mark as they mark him out at the 31-yard line. That will be a gain of 6. Third down and 3. Line of scrimmage is the 31. They have to get to the 34. Out of the huddle they come. It will be Wheeler going wide to the left. I formation behind Reed. Takes a snap, drops straight back to pass. Looking out here for the slant, and it is almost picked off again by Brooke Morgan. And if he'd have got that one, there wouldn't have been anything between him and the goal line but green grass and white stripes.
Them Morgan boys are going to break your neck. That was Ryan that came in and got that, not Brooke. And when they hear this tomorrow, you're going to be in trouble.
Sorry about that, Ryan Morgan. That would have been his second interception, too.
It would have, and like you said, there was nothing but green grass and white stripes between him and the end zone.
Punting situation for the Eagles as they have yet to complete a pass tonight. 0 for 7 in the first half, 0 for 8 for the game. And 10 minutes and 29 seconds to go in the third quarter. We may have had a car up on the sidelines up on the side of the hill rather with their headlights on. Eagles will punt, Bissell to kick. Back deep is Kuhn and Potter. They stand back at their 40-yard line. Good snap from center. It's a high floating kick that's going to be short, and it will take an Oak Hill bounce back the other way, and it's going to go all the way out of bounds inside the 40 at about the 39, 38-yard line. So the Oaks get the break as the high kick, when it hit the ground, had a backward spin on it and rolled backwards about 10 yards from where it actually hit the ground.
Well, it rolled even further than that. It was about 15 yards. That ended up being only about a 5-yard punt, and at one time that was down there at least 20 yards or so.
Ball down at the 39-yard line in Eagle territory where the Oaks will have it. First down and 10. They lead 30-0. Out of the huddle they come. Kuhn will go wide to the left, near side. Wide to the right is Maynard. I formation with Kuhn in the slot. And it is a give to Bill Potter. Potter dancing inside the 40 and down near the 36. It'll be a gain of 3. It's going to be second down, 7 yards to go. Clock is moving at 9 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Dick, who have we got in there at the offensive center?
Have to look and see.
Brian Dunn went out sick, so we'll try to get a number and let you know who the center is in for Brian Dunn. Maynard out here wide to the left. In motion, Simpson right to left. And it is the pitch back to Bill Potter. Potter to the 35, to the 30, 25. Potter to the 20, to the 15. Cuts it back to his right. He's to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown as he waltzes into the end zone. But we've got a flag down, but I think it may have came after he crossed the goal line. But we'll wait and see.
I think that was blocking below the waist, I believe, down around the 5-yard line. And I think that's what I saw, and I think that's what they're going to call. Centering the ball game is Chris Oliver, the sophomore, and he'll do a good job. I've seen him play several reserve games. Chris does a good job.
Okay, the flag was dropped. Let's see where they're going to mark it. Be a crackback block, and the block, Dick, I think, came long after he was in the end zone, or long after he had a touchdown written all over. He shouldn't have even thrown the block.
Well, he shouldn't have thrown the block. Man was not near him, but I did see the block thrown, and it was questionable whether he, it was a light hit, but it was still a penalty, and they call it back, but it's enough for a first down.
The penalty came at the 3-yard line, so Bill Potter will get credit for a 33-yard run, but then the penalty will be taken from the 3, so it's still going to be second down. Make it first down, and it's at the 18. And a pitch comes back to Potter, circling his right end. He's to the 10, cuts back to the left, and near the 9. See where they officially mark it. It will be second down. Second down and 2 from the 10. Has to get to the 8. A gain of 8. Clock is down to 8 minutes and 32 seconds to go as the Oaks lead 30-0, and they're knocking on the door. They send Kuhn wide to the right. They send Maynard wide to the left. Here to the near side.
If they put this in, it may be the end of the first unit offense in this ball game.
Potter gives it to Robert Adkins. He works his way along the side, the line of scrimmage, and will get down inside to about the 5 or the 6. He's going to have enough for the first down. It's going to be first down and 10, but let's see where they officially mark it. They mark him down at the 6. So he did have enough for the first down. He gained 2. Make that he gained 4. Line of scrimmage was the 10. First down and goal, Oak Hill from the 6, I formation. And it will be a pitch back to Bill Potter. Works it up inside to the 5, and he will stretch near the goal line. And will be put down at the 3, so we'll give Bill a 3-yard gain, but we've got another flag down.
This may be a face mask.
Personal foul, clipping against the Oaks, so that'll mark them back 15 more. Back to the 18. First down and goal from the eastern 18-yard line, so Bill Potter will get credit for a 3-yard gain as he goes from the 6 to the 3. I formation in motion, Simpson, left to right. Pitch goes to Bill Potter. They're going to get him a touchdown one way or the other. He's to the 15, and he's going to be down near the 12-yard line.
Good run, but that time I kind of isolated on Chris Oliver there. I want to tell you, he annihilated that nose guard right then. He snapped that ball, and he knocked him 5 yards downfield and on his back.
Gain of 6 to the 12. So Chris Oliver getting his first playing time with the first unit. Oaks break out of the huddle. They send Maynard wide to the right. Clock is down to 6 minutes and 50 seconds and moving. Simpson tight to his left. I formation behind Alan Potter. And it is a fake. It's Potter on the keeper. Potter to the 10, to the 5, and down to about the 4. So Alan Potter with the keeper. And it will be third down and goal as he goes from... Okay, Phil Kuhn on the counter as he goes from the 12 to the 5. So that is a gain of 7. It's going to be third down and goal from the 5. Well, they got it inside the 5 at the 4. So give him an 8-yard gain. 6 minutes and 16 seconds on a moving clock as the Oaks break out of the huddle. They send Kuhn as a wing to the right. They send Maynard wide to the left. Tight to the right is Simpson. I formation, Adkins at full. Bill Potter dots the I. Take the snap, turns, gives to Bill Potter. And Potter trying to stretch for a yard or two. He'll pick up maybe 1 from the 4 to the 3. And it's going to be fourth down. Fourth down and goal from 3 yards out. Good defensive series here by the Eastern Eagles, but the Oaks have hurt themselves with the penalties.
They did, but Oak Hill came right back to get it down near the 3-yard line. Even if they don't get it in, look at it this way, Eastern's got it inside the 5 no matter what.
Oaks out of the huddle. Fourth and goal from the 3. The I with Maynard wide to the near side. It's Bill Allen Potter back to pass, and wide open in the end zone, Mike Simpson. Touchdown from 3 yards out with 5:23 to play. That pass, that same play, worked for 2 touchdowns last week.
It did, and Simpson is just wide open on that. Nobody there. They all committed to the run. They didn't keep a safety back. Simpson comes off the line of scrimmage untouched. Potter just rolls out that way and flips the ball up in the air, and it's a touchdown.
With the penalties, it took Oak Hill 69 yards.
Like I say, even you.
They took 9 plays. And Brett Lewis will go for 1. Shane Maynard will hold. They lead 36-0. Maynard calls for the ball, and it's a high snap way over Maynard's head. Brett Lewis will pick it up high. He'll just scoop it around. The extra point will not go, and that's going to be a 36-0 score, as only in college can you pick it up and run back a 2-point conversion.
That's right. I haven't even seen it done in college, but you can't do that in high school. It's an extra point play. As soon as it's down, it's dead, and as soon as they picked it up, that was it.
Oaks lead 36-0. We'll be back with you. A nice kick all the way back to the 15-yard line, picked up there by Hager. He's to the 25 and down to the 28. And Philip Kuhn comes down to trip him up, and that's where the Eagles will have it, first down and 10.
That was a nice kickoff, Buzz. That was down near the 11, 12-yard line when he caught that ball. That's a nice kick by Reese.
So Sean Reese will be back next year. He may be the kicker next year.
Sean Reese won't be back next year.
Well, that's right. He's a senior. I'm thinking Stephen Radeball.
Yeah, he'll be back next year. We have plenty of kids coming back for a nucleus of a good team. Unfortunately, Sean's not one of them.
Okay, Eagles out of the huddle. They got Hoffman out here as a wing to the right, I formation. Both of their ends are tight. Reese under center, takes a snap. Pitch comes back to Bissell. Bissell swings to the right, and he's hammered down hard by Philip Kuhn as the wide corner comes up and makes a nice hit.
Man, he was just stopped to change direction and trying to put a move on somebody, and he put one on somebody, but he didn't put it on Phil Kuhn. He's coming full force.
Gain of 3 on the play, closer to 2, as it is a gain of 2. It's going to be second down 8.
Oak Hill lightly substituting on defense. We just saw Paul Moore in the play before, and I think you'll start seeing a lot more of the reserve unit in there now.
High formation behind Reed as he takes the snap, rolling to his left on the keeper. Somebody got sucked in, but making a nice play is Paul Moore. We'll get a number. Whoever it was, he got sucked in for just a second. And he saw what was happening, and he went back to make the stop. Whoever it was made a nice play. Loss of 1. Bill Potter, loss of 1 on the play. It's going to be third down and 9. Yeah. Out of the huddle. They've got receiver right here wide to the left and to the right. I formation behind Reed. Third and 10. Takes the snap. And that is a lateral, but the reception is made, and they're going to lose a couple on that one. As the Oaks come up and make the stop over on the far side. I didn't see who it was that made the stop, but they made a nice play as they read that play from the start.
Once again, I think that was Potter coming out of his corner position over there, came up, or maybe that's Potter coming over, and there's several other back there. You got Paul Moore back in the ball game now, one of the reserve defensive ends. You got Gene Hall at the other end. You got see John Sharp, or make that Frankie Davis in there. So you're starting to see a lot of second liners now.
Good snap from center. Bissell gets off a driving kick, taken by Potter. He's to the 45 and inside the 45 to about the 41. He took that. That's a return of about 12 yards. And the Oaks are going to take over first down and 10 at the Eastern Eagle 41. So the Oaks will start their second possession of the second half, and again in Eagle territory. Who's that again?
You got Pete Deddy in a quarterback now, so we'll both play with freshmen. And other than that, it looks pretty much like the starting lineup. I'm really surprised.
Okay, the Oaks call a timeout to try to get a second unit offense in there, or the makings of a second unit offense. Brings the 41. Who's at the eye back, Dick? Is that still Potter, or is that...
You got Bell. You got Pete Deddy in the backfield. You got Bill Bell in the backfield. Pete Deddy ended up missing the handoff, had to eat it. He got back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, Pete Deddy takes a snap from center. No gain on the play. It'll be second down and 10. Oaks probably have Bill Bell in at fullback, and Brian Stewart will be the tailback.
Bell's definitely in the ball game. I see him. I can't pick up the number on the tailback right now.
Walks like, I think it's Bill Potter too. We're going to say Bill Potter. Pete Deddy under center. Takes the snap, turns, gives in there to Bill Potter. Nope, that's Robert Atkins. He's down the sideline. He's to the 25, to the 20, and a flag is down. Another flag down as Robert Atkins went in at the fullback spot. The line of scrimmage was a 41, so let's see where they're going to mark this penalty off from. It's going to be a penalty, though. Going to be a clip or a hold somewhere or another. So Robert Atkins, the tailback.
I was watching down there, and I was watching the blocking that time, and I saw nothing unless it happened, especially where they threw the flag. It had to happen far away from where he threw that flag because there was no blocking going on there at all.
Good job with Pete Daddy. He said
Okay, it will be a 17-yard gain on the play by Robert Atkins, but the penalty will mark it back 15 yards. And it's going to be second down and 8. Out of the huddle they come. It will be Maynard going out wide to the right.
I believe we got
Kuhn over here to the left. Hall in at tight end. I formation. Billy Bell at full. Robert Atkins dots the I. Pete Deddy gives it to Robert Atkins, and Robert will go inside the 35 to the 34. It's going to be third down and about 3. Oaks needed 8. They still need 4, a gain of 4. It's going to be third down and 4 yards to go. Clock is at 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Oaks out of huddle with the line of scrimmage at the 34. Philip Kuhn goes wide to the right. Shane Maynard over here to the near side. I formation. Bell at full. Atkins dots the I. Pete Deddy under center takes the snap, turns. And Pete Deddy going to keep it, and he's going to be dropped for a loss.
Wasn't a design play. He bobbled the ball when he got ready to hand it off, and he did the right thing. He just pulled it in and tried to run instead of just laying it on the ground. And that's where he's improved since the first of the year. He's taking the snaps. He's gotten a little bit smarter when to keep the ball and when to go ahead and take the sack and instead of just throwing it up for grabs. So after he bobbled the ball, which was bad, he did a good play the rest of the way.
Flags are down. Maynard was ready to kick the football. The line of scrimmage is the 36-yard line. Make that the 38-yard line. It's going to be a penalty against the Eastern Eagles. Now let's look and see whether the Oaks might elect to go ahead and go for it. It's going to be fourth down and about 3 to go. And I think
now
the Oaks.
See the fake punt.
Okay.
You got Atkins up there at the up back. You might see the fake punt.
Snap goes back to Maynard. Maynard will get off a high end over end kick, and it's going to go into the end zone. So it will be a punt of about 33 yards, and it will be Eastern football at their 20-yard line right after this. We'll be back with the Oak Hill Oaks leading. And the Eagles have called a timeout, or the officials have called a timeout for an equipment repair.
Okay, again, Buzz, we're starting to see a lot of substitutions. You got Bill Dunn in one corner. You've got Hall in, we mentioned. You've got Frankie Davis in that we mentioned. And we'll pick up the rest of them as we go along.
Bill Potter's still in there at a corner. Back, the pitch comes back in there to Bissell. Bissell tries to get down the sideline. He's got a clearing. He's to the 35-40, 45-50, and into Oak Hill territory as Shane Maynard cuts him down as he dropped at the 49-yard line.
That's one of the real bad spots that officials have really made tonight. He was down on this side of the 50. Now they're going to spot it right. One official threw his beanbag down about the 48-yard line, but ball's really back at the just shy of the 50.
Okay, that will be the end of the third quarter with a score of the Oak Hill Oaks 36 and the Eastern Eagles nothing. We'll be back with the final 12 minutes of football. Eagles have it first down and 10 at their 49. I formation behind Reed. He sets his team down, takes a snap, back to pass, rolling to his right, got a man open, and let's see. Nope, no interference called. It's going to be second down and 10.
Pretty good coverage on the play that time for the Oaks.
It's going to be 2nd and 10, Dick. I think the official may have not called pass interference, possibly because the pass wasn't catchable.
That may have been, and it was close, but I thought it was pass interference right away, but it was pretty close.
Line of scrimmage to 49 as they come out of the huddle. They send a receiver over wide to the right. That is Chad Savoy. I formation behind Reed. Takes a snap. Pitch comes back to Bissell. Bissell cuts up and he's going to be hit down. Paul Moore with a nice play, along with Frankie Davis. That's going to be and Bill Potter. That's going to be a gain of 4. It will be 3rd and 6.
That was Bill Potter, not Paul Moore, came in and filled that real well. I just saw the 4 and thought it was Paul. He's in the ball game on the other side of the line from Potter, and he filled real well, or Potter did, and made a nice tackle there. Strung out well by Gene Hall, too.
Wes Holder will go out wide to the right. Coming over here to the near side is number 86. That is Mike Wheeler. I formation behind Reed. 3rd down and 6. Gives it in there to Bissell, and there's a fumble on the play. The ball's loose, and it's Oak Hill football. No gain on the play. The fumble recovery by the Oak Hill Oaks, and they'll have it 1st down and 10 as the offensive series by the Eastern Eagles, they stop themselves.
I'll tell you what, I don't know who made the recovery, but I'll tell you who knocked it loose was Chad Jones. Nice hit by Jones in there.
2nd fumble recovery of the night for Oak Hill, and they will have it 1st down and 10, and they will have it at the Eagle 33-yard line. Make that the Oak Hill 47-yard line as the Oaks start the 4th quarter, their first offensive series.
And now you're going to see almost totally the reserve unit. I see Frankie Davis in on the line. I see Curtis Strickland in on the line. Oliver's still the center. So it's our reserve against their varsity at this point.
I formation behind Pete Deddy. Takes the snap. Pitch comes back in there to Bill Bell. He gets around the corner at the 50, 45. He's down near the 50-yard line. Let's see where they mark him out. He's going to be marked down inside or outside the 45 at the 47, so that's going to be a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Good job by Bell. The pitch was just a little bit high. Could have been a little bit better pitch. I guess I'm picking on my own kid now. Bell did a good job bringing it down, and that's what it takes. When somebody makes a little mistake, you correct it, and Bell did a nice job that time.
Okay, Philip Kuhn comes over here wide to the near side. Dunn wide to the left. I formation. Deddy takes a snap, give an air to the fullback. First man through, that's Travis McCain, and he will get to midfield. That's going to be a gain of 2. It's going to be, or rather 3. It's going to be 3rd and 2. 3rd down and 2 with 9 minutes and 53 seconds to go here in the ball game. The Oak Hill Oaks leading 36-0. I formation. Pete Deddy, give off and under McCain. He's to the 40. He's inside to about the 36-yard line. Nice run.
Tell you what, Travis McCain last week ran real well in one of the junior varsity games, and real well. He's running real well tonight. I'm trying to pick up the rest of the players in there. I said big Kevin Crabtree over at left tackle. I know that
Philip Kuhn just now went out.
And I know that we have
Josh Donnelly just went out of the lineup.
Okay, and I'm trying to pick up who the left guard is. We have Curtis Strickland at the right guard.
I formation behind Pete Deddy. 1st down and 10. Line of scrimmage to 37. And it's a give to Bell. Bell breaking tackles as he'll pick up about 5 yards. Nice run.
Nice run.
Nice blocking by the second unit.
And that was on the side there with Curtis Strickland. We'll try and pick up who the other tackle is on that side. But Curtis Strickland and Frankie Davis, that's who's on that side of the line. And they and of course Oliver, and they made a nice hole there. We'll get the other side of that line set here in a minute. One of them's Kevin Crabtree.
2nd down and 6, wing to the left. I formation behind Deddy. Takes a snap, turns, whistle, flags, and I think we may have either delay or motion against the Oaks.
And the other, the left guard is John Sharp.
It's against Oak Hill, so the penalty will mark it back 5 yards. It'll still be 2nd down. Clock is at 8 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the football game. So it's going to be 2nd down and 11 yards to go for the Oaks as they break out of the huddle. They send Dunn over here to the near side. I can't see who it is over to the far side. I formation. Pete Deddy takes the snap, turns, pitch comes back here to Bill Bell. Bill Bell behind some blocking, tries to cut to the outside. He dunces up to 35, and he's going to be driven down, but he fumbled the ball. Let's see. They mark it out of bounds. It was 2nd and 11. It will be 2nd and 9. So Bill will get credit for a 2-yard gain. And it will be 3rd down and 9 to go.
It's a blocking out there. Brent Lewis in that time at the left guard pulled to come out to the right. Got a nice block out there. So Brent Lewis seen some time tonight also.
Dunn goes wide to the right. I think it's Josh Donnelly over here to the near side. I formation behind Deddy. 3rd down and 9. Takes the snap, turns, gives to Bill Bell. He'll cut to the outside. Another flag is down. Bill cuts it up at the 25, the 20, and inside the 20. But a flag is down, and I'll guarantee you they call holding on Kevin Crabtree.
I don't know what they're going to call, but you know it's going to be against Oak Hill. Almost every penalty tonight is, and they're free with throwing the flags. I'm sure that they see the penalties. In a ball game that's out of hand like this one, let's get it over with, and you can't let it get out of hand, but let's get the ball game over with.
2nd down and 9. I think they'll mark that off right from the line of scrimmage.
It happened at the line of scrimmage.
The big game, that's a deal. We were followed down around the 20-yard line.
Oh, illegal motion. Illegal motion. 5 yards. So it will be 3rd down and 16.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised here to see a little dump pass to Paul Moore across the middle.
3rd down and 14. Line of scrimmage is the eastern 41-yard line. I formation behind Pete Deddy. Receivers wide to the left and to the right. Deddy takes the snap. Pitch comes back to Bill Bell. Bill Bell behind some blocking. Down the sidelines 40 and out of bounds at about the 44.
Looked like he wanted to throw the ball on the halfback pass, but nothing was there, so he did the smart thing. He tucked it, and he ran. We'll have 4th down and about 9 yards to go, and we're inside the 40. Let's see what we'll do.
He got back the 5-yard penalty. And the Oaks are bringing in the punting unit. 7 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the football game, leading 36-0.
I bet you don't see Shane Maynard doing the punting.
And if we don't see Shane Maynard doing the punting, I'll guarantee you they won't punt it.
Oh no, they've got other people to come punt the ball, and I think they'd like to see what they do in game action. They got Shane in there to punt. I thought they might bring the reserve punter in.
Line of scrimmage is the 36. Shane has punted only once tonight.
And it was in
and it went into the end zone from about the same spot.
He's punted twice.
Okay.
We're going to take a delay game penalty, moving back 5, so we will punt it.
Delay of game. We'll take the ball back to the 41-yard line. Clock stops the clock with 6:56 to go. And the Oaks will definitely punt it now, as it's going to be 4th down and about 15 yards to go. Bissell back deep to receive. Shane Maynard calls for the ball. Oh, the official didn't see that one, Dick. And he'll let it hit. And let's see, it's not going to go into the end zone. Shane Maynard caught the ball with his knee down.
He did, and I don't know, on the punt, can you get up? I know you can if you're a holder, take it on your knee and get up. I don't think so punting, so the official missed one there.
Line of scrimmage will be the 10, so that was a 31-yard punt that shouldn't have been. But we'll take it.
Well, we'll take anything. We've had plenty of flags thrown against us, so we'll see what we have thrown for us. On defense, I see we've got a smattering of starters in there. Again, I see Speedy Maynard still in. I see Josh Donnelly in the ball game.
Reed in front of the eye, takes the snap, turns, gives to Bissell. Bissell gets to a nice hole, spins off a tackle. Shane Maynard drives him down hard, but only after he goes for the 1st down. As he goes from the 10-yard line all the way down past the 20 to the 21. That is a gain of 11. I was going to stop doing stats, but I guess I better bring the stat sheet back.
You got Curtis Strickland in at the nose now, Buzz. He does a fine job in there. Did a fine job last week with Chad Jones in. Again, you got Bill Dunn in at a corner. You got Josh Donnelly in at one of the safety spots.
Reed fumbled the snap from center, but I think he got back on it, so it's going to be 2nd down and 10.
And And I believe I see Matt Henry out there, the freshman lineman. Take a look and try and pick up some of these other players. 66, that is Matt Henry. 65 at linebacker, that would be Brian Keener. You got Chad Sharp at a linebacker. All those people are freshmen. So it's pretty much freshmen out there right now, with the exception of Speedy Maynard back at the free safety position.
Okay, it will be Reed under center as he stands in front of the eye with the receivers to the left and to the right. Sets the offensive line down, takes a snap, pitch goes back to Bissell as he tries to circle his right end, and he's going to be spilled out there after a gain of only a couple.
Now I started to say it, and his name slipped my mind. Our fullback, our reserve fullback, McCain.
Travis McCain.
Travis McCain came up and made a nice play on that out of his defensive back position to support the run.
2nd down and 9 after a gain of only a yard. Clock moving, we're at 4:50. Oaks lead 36-0.
Is it second or third? He fumbled the snap, then that. It ought to be third.
3rd down and 9. Receivers wide to the left and to the right. Reed takes a snap. Pitch comes back in there to Bissell. Bissell trying to cut off a block, and I think we may have a face mask, and the official reaching to his back pocket, but they don't throw it. Well, I think I see a flag down. I saw a face mask. Yep, that's what they're going to call.
I think it was a face mask, but it happened 10 seconds before he threw the flag.
Line of scrimmage was the 22. That's going to move it out to the 38. So that was a gain of 1. 15-yard penalty against Oak Hill. We'll give them a first down. 1st down and 10 at the 38-yard line in Eagle territory. Newland over here to the left, I formation, and it's a give to Bissell. Bissell is going.
Super play. Curtis Strickland just shot through the gap and made a big play in the backfield.
It's going to be 2nd down and a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. So Curtis Strickland, the second-team players out there against their first team, doing a good job.
I'll tell you what, this reserve unit defense is much further ahead than the reserve unit offense right now at this time of the year, and they play defense really well against everybody.
High formation, both ends tight. Newland split out here wide to the left. Reed takes a snap, drops straight back to pass. He's in trouble, and down he goes. Curtis Strickland drives him down all the way back inside the 25-yard line, and we'll wait and see where the official marks him down. But Curtis Strickland from nose guard just bursts in and makes the tackle for a big loss.
He's just blowing through those gaps right there, and they can't get him, and he is going hard.
That is a loss all the way back at the 24-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 24 yards, so that is a loss of about 13, call it 12. I formation behind Reed. Got the receivers wide to the left and to the right, drops straight back to pass, fires, and it is almost intercepted.
Frankie Davis put the pressure on that time. Coming off right tackle, he almost got the interception. He just got it off.
4th down, that stops the clock with 2 minutes and 53 seconds left. 4th down and 24. Make it 25. The first unit comes back out on the field, so actually both second units out there. Bissell to punt, low snap, but he goes down and gets it. Flags fly. Low kick that's going to take an Eastern roll inside the 45, inside the 40, and down at the 39, but let's see what the flags are.
I promise you it's against us.
It would be just really makes me think that they could get some kind of contract and get into school here.
Yes, Scott, as we said, the last series, they played really well. No mistakes until I jinxed.
Okay, the Oaks elected to decline the penalty and take the football at the 49-yard line, but the Eagles whistle for a time to try to set up the defense. We'll be back with the final 2 minutes and 46 seconds. With Oak Hill leading 36-0, we'll be back in just formation. Line of scrimmage is the 44-yard line in Oak Hill territory. Pete Deddy takes the snap, turns, gives it to Billy Bell, and Bell was hit in the backfield, but he broke an arm tackle and got out across the 45 to about the 48.
Good job by Pete and Bell that time. Penetration was there, and they concentrated real well and got the handoff very smooth. Bell broke the arm tackle and picked up 3 or 4 yards that time. Good play by both quarterback and tailback. Fullback.
Gain of 3, second down 7. Adkins will come over here to the far side, to the near side. Over here will be done. I formation. And it is a give to Josh Donley. Josh Donley, the freshman, and freshman Donley pulling tacklers with him as he gets inside Eastern Territory at the 48. That is a gain of 4. It will be 3rd down and 2.
Ran that real well. I see Bill Harris in the ball game now. He's in to play tailback, I'm sure. And Bill Bell will be at the fullback spot. Again, we got, I can't get them all in. Go ahead.
Adkins over here to the right. I formation. Wing to the right is done. It's 3rd down and 2. Give to Bell. Bell's got the 1st down as he got inside the 50 and down to the 48. He needed 2. He picked up about 5.
Well, that's a good surge by the right side of the line that time. Trying to pick up the numbers and see who they are. I've got one number out there that doesn't come to mind right now. 59 made a good block there.
Garen Harvey.
Garen Harvey made a good block there.
1st down and 10. Clock moving. We're down to 1 minute and 15. Oaks just running the clock out. I formation. Pete Deddy under center. Takes a snap. Giving her to Bell. Bell straight ahead. We'll get inside the 40 to about the 38. That's going to be a gain of about 4 or 5 yards. We'll wait till they unpile and see where the official marks him down. They mark him down inside the 40 at the 39. Give him a gain of 3. Call it 2nd down and 7. Less than a minute to play. 50 seconds. We may see just one more play as the Oaks will be.
May see the quarterback go down on a knee just to keep the clock running and run it out here.
I formation, slot to the right. Out here is Adkins. Pete Deddy under center. Takes the snap, turns. It's a give in there to Harris. Harris in a clear at the 25, 20, 15 to the 10 to the 5, and out of bounds. Down near the 5-yard line, inside the 5 at about the 3 with 23 seconds left. The clock is stopped as Bill Harris, who is a good runner in his own right and on a lot of teams in this league, may be starting.
He would be starting on some teams in this league. He's done a good job on the reserve unit. He's ran well this year. Bill Harris, a good football player.
Ball down at about the 3-yard line. Clock is moving with 22 seconds to go. I formation with a slot to the right. Pete Deddy under center. Takes a snap, turns, gives it in there to Bell, and Bell is in for the touchdown, I think. Nope.
You saw us signal, not the officials. It's awfully close, but I don't think we'll call a timeout and try and put it in. I think we're going to let it run out.
And that's it. That's the end of the football game. With the score of the Oak Hill Oaks 36, the Eastern Eagles nothing. We'll be back to talk about it in just a moment.